Alright, let's get this shit rolling. So, a buddy that I work with was saying he was going to see Top Gun 2 this weekend, and he was like blown away that I never saw the first one. And it's just like, it just always to me just seemed like one of those shitty, just cheesy 80s movies, but not like cheesy in like a good, fun way, just like an overall bad way. You know, and like the thing is too, it's like pilots, yeah, they're badass motherfuckers in real life, you know, daredevils. But translating that to movies, I don't think it goes very well. Like, pilots have like the most boring movies out of like any form of the military because they're just sitting in a plane. You know what I mean? Like, there's literally like the level of action doesn't seem high enough when you're just watching a guy sitting down. He's got a seatbelt on. You know, it's just like it just doesn't translate well. You know, and it's like, why would I want to go watch a movie where Tom Cruise is just sitting there pressing buttons for 2 hours? You know, it just does not seem entertaining. And also, I'm not much of a Tom Cruise fan. It's another issue. It's just like his best role was Tropic Thunder, and he was only in it for like 5 minutes. We're gonna give this like 2 attempts. We're gonna see how this goes. This guy could be a fucking cunt. I always think it's wild when people will watch from like different parts of like the world. Like the country's kind of nuts, but yeah, having people from like Germany and shit stop by, it's just like that shit just kind of blows my mind. I feel like I have the mentality of like a 90-year-old man though when I say that. Like, could you believe it? Like, he saw me from the internet. This internet's wild stuff. But I mean, even me being like born in 1998 is still kind of wild. Yep, 90s baby. But I don't even consider myself a 90s baby though, because I was born in 98. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what did I really experience of the 90s? You know, it was 2 years of me shitting my pants and eating applesauce. You know, yeah, the 90s were great for me. You know, I really should just donate like something for these guys, because it's like they do kick some ass by giving this shit out for free, but at the same time, I'm kind of a broke bitch. So yeah, times are tough. But it's also just really easy to say that when it comes to donating to shit. I got too much stuff going on. I can't really afford it. I got bills. Bills are the biggest one that people love to just throw out there. It's like, yeah, man, I got bills. Kind of broke right now. It's like, oh, you mean you're paying the same thing that everybody else is paying? An electric bill? Yeah, that's pretty rough. So it's like, whenever I'm broke, I just know it's my own fault most of the time. This time it actually isn't. But yeah, I never blame my shit on bills, because it's just like that's the standard, bro. When it comes to having your own place, believe it or not, there's bills involved. Alright, so I remember the first dude is named like fucking Bug Bitch or something. Yeah, Bug Boy. But yeah, sorry for the negative energy. I'll quit bitching, because no one likes a bitcher. On a lighter note, do I have any pets? That is a no, because I am an irresponsible person. I would like to. I love dogs, man. I would love to have a dog, but I just know that like the days when I like go out and like hang out with my buddies, or just like leave for long periods of time, go to work, just whatever. It's like I just know that that dog is sitting here, and it could be just chewing up shit, taking a dump. It could just be doing whatever, for one, or B, it could be fucking starving, fucking thirsty, need to take a shit, and it doesn't want to because it doesn't want to shit in the house. Like, so yeah, nah, I don't. I would love to, but my fucking lifestyle does just not fucking allow it, because I'm also a guy who's bad with his cash at some moments, and yeah, I would, like, I don't always have like, sometimes I may be broke, you know? Let's just say that, for example, I'm broke, and all of a sudden my dog gets real sick, right, and I gotta take it to the vet, and I may not have the cash to fucking pay for that vet bill. That might be super expensive, because vet bills tend to be that way. So, yeah, just me. If I get my shit together and, get
get in a better position, then I probably will get a dog. It'd be nice, too, for whenever I leave here, because it'd just be extra security. Keep someone from breaking in and stealing my shit. You're a dog person, too, but saying you can't leave them for more than a few hours. Yeah, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't have any, like, a yard or anything, really, that I could, like, a fenced-in yard, that I could leave him or her, tied up. Like, that's not my thing. Not tying up any dog, so without a fence, I can't leave him outside. So yeah, that's just my whole thing. Me personally, a dog would probably be the only pet that I would really get. I really don't. I definitely wouldn't be getting no like fucking what is it, like a salamander or like any sort of lizard. Like those aren't. I'm not scared of them by any means or think they're gross. Because like I grew up like we had like 46 acres, I think. Like a lot of it was woods, some of it was fields and shit. But so yeah, I've run into lizards and shit like that. I used to catch them when I was younger. I actually did make a little like thing out of a storage container, put grass in it and some water, and try to keep one as a pet when I was younger. But so yeah, there's nothing really special to me about them. Same thing with like snakes. I'm definitely not scared of snakes. A snake is scary when it sneaks the fuck up on you. That is when a snake is scary. Whenever you're walking and you don't see it coming, you're like, holy fuck. Then they're scary. But as far as like if it's not venomous and it's just kind of hanging out, yeah, there's nothing really for me to be worried about. Spiders, the thing could be the deadliest spider on the planet, and I'll still step on it, you know? Step its fucking brains out, is what I was gonna say, but it would be stomp. I'd stomp that motherfucker's brains out. Those little spider brains, kick it right in the head. Spiders are useless, man. The only reason a spider is deadly is because they are so small you can't see them, and then they could bite you when you don't know it. But if you see them, why are you scared? Because you can literally end its life. It wouldn't even take any energy. It would be the same as walking. You know what I mean? You would just walk. Just take a stroll. Just walk to the bathroom, and you could kill this deadly fucking, like, this arachnid. You know what I mean? Deadliest spider on the planet. It would, like, if it bites you, you will die in, like, 0.2 seconds. You could end its life by walking to take a piss. Like, they're not anything really to be worried about when you see them. So, yeah. Not any fears of that kind of shit, but yeah. They're not very interactive. There you go. That's another one. So with all reptiles, lizards, fucking having a spider as a pet, no matter what it is, they're not interactive. What are you gonna do with a snake? Like, what? Are you just gonna let it crawl all over you? Feel that muscly body crawl over you? It feels like a muscular dick just moving around. It's just like, ugh. That's the thing, too, with holding snakes. I feel kind of creeped out, because it almost feels like you're jacking someone off after a while. You know what I mean? It just starts moving, gets all muscly, and it's like, is this a guy snake? Like, I don't know. It makes you start, like, questioning. You just put it down real quick, go wash your hands, like. Yeah, it's just like that's the thing too, and like it always seems to be like weird kind of people that have like pet snakes. Not judging anybody, that's a stereotype, but I've seen it. I've seen guys that some of them have been kind of not attracted to women that have had snakes. That's one thing, but I mean whatever. So that kind of gets the dick thing, kind of makes it a little more sense. But or it's that, or it's just weird people just having snakes or lizards as fucking frogs as a pet. It's just like, why? They're not interactive. What do they do that pleases you? Do you fucking get its little snake head out and just fucking rub your thumb over it? Your thumb? Just fucking pet it a little bit? You're petting your little snake? What does it do? Might as well be a cat, though. They got the same emotional range. Fucking cat, you'll pet it and it'll fucking look at you and go, I mean, that was nice, but couldn't you put a little more effort into it? Cats are the most ungrateful fucking pets I've ever seen, though, man. They really are. They don't give a fuck who you are. You could have jumped out in front of a moving, like, train just coming at them. And, they would have seen it, witnessed it with their own little cat eyes, seen it and go, oh, man, this dude literally just, like, sacrificed himself to fucking save my life. Then they'd walk over, start scratching at your body, pull out a little part and start taking a shit. You know what I mean? Just start getting, because you died on sand. You know what I mean? They love to shit in the sand. So it's like, of course they're going to get to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just going to not give a fuck what you do for them. This dude is still hanging out over here. But yeah, the muscular dick. Yeah, hey, think about that next time you pick up a snake, bro. I probably won't be able to escape you, and you'll be going, oh, you'll feel so just wrong. You know what I mean? You'd be like, why? Because it's like, even if it was a human dick, I feel like that'd be better because it's just like, is this a snake cock that I'm hanging on to? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's like a vibe of bestiality mixed in there. It's just like, get this thing out. Just throw it on the ground, dude. Just get it out of my life. Just, I want it to be an abusive fucking father. Just fucking, yeah, I'm dying. Yeah, just fucking leave me and never come back. You don't like cats? You had a cat before, but only because your neighbor was neglective towards it? Ah, so you came to the rescue, huh? Know what you are? You're Captain Save-A-Ho, because you just saved some pussy from an abusive relationship. Captain Save-A-Ho, I respect it. No, but really. That is really cool, though, you took in the cat. Because it was having a shit life. Yeah, me personally, I'm not really a cat guy, but, when the fuck did we get this cat? When I was like 14 or something, we got a cat. My parents still got it. And, it's a really chill cat. No issues, nothing like that. But again, ungrateful. You could do anything to it. For it, you know, anything. And it just still will not remember it. It has worse memory than me. It just completely blacks out or it just doesn't care. You know, and it's just like, fuck you, dude. You want to try and come up and say, here, come here, kitty. I'm going to look at you and go, fuck off. Dogs? Dude, dogs are the most loyal pet you could have. You look at a dog and kind of give it the vibe of like, hey, man, I really would like you to come over here, but I don't really want to embarrass you in front of everybody and like call you. So just come over here. And they go, I got you, bro. You know what I mean? They just pick up on your vibes like so easily. Dogs are literally like, they're the pog champs, man. They're the complete champs of the pog. Undisputed champ. People that, I don't even know, like, what argument you could have versus, like, cat over a dog. Yeah, the cat's name was Curly. It got partially eaten by a guard dog. And then run over by a truck in the same day? Dude, I don't know if you should have really took that cat in. That cat sounds like it has horrible luck. You're telling me it got halfway eaten to death, which is just already amazing that it survived. It's like it probably wanted to be dead at that point. Just going through so much pain. Just getting halfway eaten. And then it like literally by a giant pretty much compared to us. It'd be literally just be a giant like a lion times 5. Just coming over and just biting you in half. Then spitting you out. Kapooey. Just right all over the pavement. And then you're crawling. He was probably crawling trying to get back home. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck, dude. Let me just get to bed. Just sleep this off. Get back to the house. He was halfway there, going over that fucking highway, and bam, just got smoked. And he was just laying there going, fuck! Fuck! In his little cat voice. Just screaming, going, why am I still alive? He's like the chick in Austin Powers that just won't fucking die. You haven't, well, I guess cats have 9 lives. So what, is it down to 7 now? You got a 7 live cat? An unlucky 7 live cat? Because at least probably all the other lives, like, that cats have, they all get taken probably, like, swiftly. You know what I mean? Gets hit by a truck and then it's dead. And that's the end of the story. Gets eaten by a dog and game over. Like, that cat literally, like, that's all one life, technically. But he lived, like, 2 lives in that one life of just getting run over and eaten by a fucking monster. Amen, man. Curly. Fucking Curly, man. Rest in peace. The OG fucking Wonder Cat. Fucking, you know what? It's not booze, but this is a shout out to Curly. Taking a drink for you, Curly. That one's for you. You're the true OG. Fucking, you think you're tough? You know what I mean? Think you've, like, seen it all? Gone through some rough patches? Well, go talk to Curly. You know what I mean? That cat's got some stories. Just be sitting at the end of a bar, right? Curly just be sitting in that fucking bar stool, right? Just smoking a cigarette. A little eye patch on, because it probably got fucking its eyeball eaten out by a pterodactyl. You know what I mean? Just something so crazy and random that couldn't happen, but it did, and it survived. Just sitting there hearing some guy bitch about his marriage or something. Just bitching about his, like, fucking job he's got to go to, and he's going, you don't know the fucking half of it, son. You know, and just fucking just rips right into it. I've been eaten, I've been run over. I've been attacked by dinosaur birds. You don't know the fucking first thing about tough. Just fucking Curly the Mad Cat. But yeah, that's insane though, man. I guess your neighbor just didn't give a fuck if he let both of those things happen. I mean, he may not have been around, but I mean, fuck, I'd feel horrible if anything happened to my dog, like if I had one or anything, or like my parents' dog. Anything happened to that dog, dude? Man, last year we went through a thing where my parents went on vacation, right? And fuck, and there were days where, or no, my sister was watching the dog, and I was going over to my parents' house and like fucking taking care of the cows and shit, like going over there once in a while. So my sister takes our family dog, right? Love this dog. It's a boxer, right? And boxers have so much fucking personality. Greatest dogs on the planet, dude. Such good dogs. Her name's Jersey, right? She gets hit by a car whenever my sister's watching her, and very, very sad, right? It was like, oh no. Luckily, she just broke her leg, and she actually made a full recovery, and she's like walking on it and shit. But dude, but just that uncertainty, like she was at the, oh man, the unknown got me in that swamp. She was at the vet for like a couple days, and I went in there and visited her, and man, I had to go to work, and I did not want to leave. Because I felt so bad. She goes like, she's got separation anxiety real bad. So like anytime she's like not around people, she's like super like upset and like whines, and just like in general is just has a lot of anxiety when she's not around people. Whoa, there's a speedrun trick. So yeah, when I went to leave, obviously she wasn't happy about that, fucking crying and shit like that. So yeah, I felt horrible, man. All she did was get a broken leg. Like, dog getting hit by a car and dying. Oof. May not hear from me for a week. I had to take a week off streaming just to recuperate. My grandma has a Boston Terrier. Oops. And it snorts like a pig and has the cutest personality. Dude, that's the thing. Dogs have so much personality. A lot of the breeds do. What cat has personality besides being an asshole? You know what I mean? That's their only trait, is being a cunt. It's like nothing else. They're not charming. They're not witty. They are kind of witty because they're sneaky motherfuckers. That's the thing, too. They always seem like they're up to something. Those little kitty cats. They always just seem like they got something, like, planned. Some little scheme they got going on. And it's like, I'm not trying to get fooled by you, bro. You don't even speak English and you're trying to trick me? You fucking shit in a litter box. You shit in, like, and you like it. That's a weird thing. Isn't it weird how cats, like, you don't even have to train them? It's so weird that they can just naturally, like, just know a litter box is around and just take a fat dump. And just, every time they go back to it, they just love it. They feed off of it. They feed off that litter. It's like a drug. Even Garfield has a butthole personality. Yeah, exactly. The most lovable cat ever. Like, he's like the flagship for cats. As far as, like, being famous. I don't really know any other cat that's as famous as Garfield. And yeah, his whole thing is that he's an asshole. He hates Mondays. Yeah, he's just bitching. He doesn't even go to work. How the hell you hate a Monday? Why? Is your fucking, owner isn't home to cook up the lasagna on time? Fucking Garfield. When do you think they're ever gonna reboot that? Fucking make it like Cats? Like, that shitty Broadway movie that came out a couple years ago that, like, everybody hated. Even, like, Broadway fans somehow hated it. It's like, dude, I thought, like, if you just sang something horrible, I thought Broadway fans loved it. I didn't know they actually had, like, taste. I'm just kidding, but, dude, I don't know how you sit through Broadway plays. Like, how that's, like, a thing anybody could do. Because it's just, like, man. Just sitting through anything for, like, 2 hours, dude. Like, even movies, like, they can be pretty rough sometimes, you know what I mean? They just really don't keep you in it. But, like, just watching a play where people just sing, it literally sounds like the JG Wetwork commercial. Like, you need cash now? And it's just like, fuck, man, just shut up. But you do it for the woman. You do it to make her happy.
Like you, 'cause you got that